sit right here, tell me everything. Start from the beginning. Let it all pour out. I will catch your story in my wings. This is the beginning of all that we cry out for. You seeing me, seeing you. We are found. I know you live all alone in a cold and dark room. I know.
All the way from the Ridge in High Ridge, Missouri. This is Huggy Kindness with Huggy Kindness Studio Productions, part of Loving Kindness Land, home of the podcast series Tea Time, A Cup of Loving Kindness. I welcome you here today. Just a space for us to, the tears are already coming because, it matters when you create those spaces of love and understanding and just a wholehearted hug where we can catch each other in those times where we think that everything is lost or that we don't have hope. But really, there's a lot out there, and I have a wonderful guest today. He's my nephew, Jackson, and he has a fun little story to share of an event that happened to him recently, and he'll take us on that journey here in just a second. But you know, he's been an integral part of this podcast series. He was a part of the creation and the co-creation, and being a part of the original trailer and the fun pieces of marketing this when it was first originating. And so I just want to say thank you, Jackson, for being there, for being that manager of this podcast. Really, I think is rocking with your spirit and being a part of that. And so take it away, my nephew. What's up? So I heard not that long ago that you broke your finger. Like, what was that like? I've never broken a bone in my body. I'm telling you, never.
It's very painful at first, but whenever you get like a cast or something, it starts to like feel better because you can relax your finger, and then you're like, finally, it doesn't hurt. But whenever you take it off to sleep, you don't feel anything because you're sleeping.
Okay.
Whenever you sleep, the only time you feel pain is if you have to go pee in your bed.
Oh no.
But,
No fun.
it is like not that painful if you have a cast for like a week. I had like the broken finger for like maybe a month, so I did deal with pain for like a month. And first I went to the urgent care near my house, and they said, we think that you have a broken finger, so we'll give you like a cast to wear until we give you like a doctor's appointment at like professionals. And a few weeks later, then we went to the doctors and they said it's official, you have a broken bone. It wasn't that big of a crack, it was a decent size, but it was painful.
Okay. So, and you're alive and you're here and you're telling the story. Tell me like how it happened and like were people around you like when it was happening?
No, my mom and dad were in the kitchen. My brother was in his room relaxing, but my mom was doing the dishes. My dad was doing something else. I don't remember because this was maybe in 2023, but it was in 2023 at the beginning of the month in summer, and I was playing around in my living room. Our couch has like metal under the cushions, so I jumped onto the couch. My finger bent back, and it was pretty far than it usually bends back. So then it just like broke, and we went. Then it was just very painful for minutes, and my mom said it might be broken, but my dad said it's just probably sprained.
Okay. So in that moment, like what do you feel like you needed from, others around you, from yourself, to be able to kind of move through that tough situation you were in?
I was just praying up to God for blessings, for the pain to go away. It went away, and so we went to the urgent care, and I was just thanking God for what He did, because I love Him, and I go to church since So I love him a lot.
Yeah. And with God's presence there and like your family, you felt like you were able to kind of feel that support and make your way through.
Yeah, that's it.
And like for anyone out there that maybe like hasn't broken a bone yet, um, and is maybe your age or I guess any age, what is like some words of love or some things you can share with them to help them kind of get through so much pain?
Okay. So if you have a broken finger or a leg or arm, just pray to God. Even if you're not a Christian, just give some praise. And if you give some praise and then you believe in God that He'll help you, then He'll help you. Even though if you're not a Christian and you don't go to church, if
Yeah,
you just pray to God, you'll be fine, and you'll just get blessings, and He might help you.
that's great. And you feel like that's kind of like your experience, that you were able to call on some support and you received it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And now, like, how's your finger now?
It hurts every once in a while, but it doesn't hurt because I play baseball, and whenever I throw it, it's not hurting. And I play football at school with all my friends, so whenever I do that, it doesn't like hurt whenever I throw it. It only hurt if I like do something with it, and it'll still like hurt if I like bend it a little bit.
Okay. And thinking about your finger and like, what this kind of represents in our life, what are some things like you can kind of take this experience and like apply it to like other like areas of your life of how to kind of um, meet the moment where it is, whether that's someone bullying you or someone just not being kind. Like, how can you kind of take this broken finger experience and
Sure.
turn that into like experiences that could help you through something tough again for you, or actually help someone else through something that might be tough for them?
So if you have a broken finger, you feel stronger after you get it. So if you get bullied, you don't feel like you're getting bullied. You just like forget it after a little bit. And just all the people that get bullied a lot, God bless you, and hopefully you don't get as bullied as much. And if someone just like body shames you, just forget it and just ask God to bless them.
Yeah. And it's powerful, when we can meet these experiences and recognize that we have so much more to give than what some of these individuals are kind of projecting towards us, and also in the moment recognizing that they might be going through something tough themselves. There's a lot of like different things like that, and I think the one that you brought up about your finger and feeling strong is really powerful because when we can prove ourselves to have mastery in an activity, we show that we have mastered it, we show that we have gained that skill. It's easier for us going forward to try to achieve something that we feel like we have yet to overcome, because we can remind ourselves, hey, I already did that thing over there and I did it really well, so I can overcome this thing over here too. Like, I did that, so I can do this. And so it's really powerful sometimes, these life experiences that we have, like your broken finger, actually teaches us not just about the broken finger in that moment, but about how to help ourselves through other moments going forward.
Like believing in God to help you.
Yeah.
And whenever you're saying like I did this, I can do this better. I have a friend that has a shirt that says "Make it possible." So if that the thing that you did, like so and so says, I did that, so I think I can make that possible, and that was really hard. And he was like, I'm gonna make it possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because that's hope, right? And imagination, I truly believe, equals hope. We have this beautiful mind that allows us to imagine. And in creativity, we can actually dream up kind of things for our future. And so when we feel hopeless, I just encourage all of you out there to sink into some imagination, do something, create an ambiance. Jackson and I are doing this right now. We lit a candle, and we're just kind of creating more of a sanctuary space for Tea Time, a Cup of Loving Kindness, to share our love with all of you. And So, in creating that space for yourself, really sink into that imagination, because when you can imagine something different than the experience you're in right now, you can create that new experience for yourself. I love all of you. I think Jackson loves all of you too. He does. He loves all of you.
God
And
bless you through what you're going through.
um, you're here in our hearts. We send our love out to you, and we wish you the best this week. Hope you are all having a wonderful weekend. Good night from Tea Time, a cup of loving kindness.
Peace.
I know you go through the motions.